Hello, everybody. Happy Friday afternoon. Well, it's Friday afternoon in my little neck of the woods. How's it going, guys? It is kind of cold and rainy today. Kind of shocking. So I have a sweater on because I was like, it's kind of damp and cold in the house. How's it going? I'm exhausted. So hence the question about the tea. Because in some cases, tea can have more caffeine than coffee. And so I was like, I'm going to drink some tea. Some iced tea, because I'm in the South, you know? Welcome in, Pam, Zach, Nick. Hey, Elizabeth, how's it going? How are y'all doing today? I can't imagine being a diabetic, Pam, is much fun. I personally don't like sugar-free stuff, but because it tastes funny to me. But obviously, if you're a diabetic, that's a godsend. So I'm glad they have that for you. I will leave it all for you. T-Bird. So, did you get that Switch 2 yet? Did you? Welcome in. For those of you who were here last night for the tour, thanks for hanging out. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It did seem to be pretty popular, so I'm glad that worked out. My genius idea at the last minute was pretty genius. So we're gonna pick back up with our botanical garden build. I think I remember having some sort of genius idea at the end of the last stream, but of course, I don't remember what that was that we were going to do. So I hope somebody else remembers because I do not. Tonight, probably as the price increase is confirmed now. Oh man, that's kind of crappy. True, I'm just watching out for sugars. Yeah, no. I mean, that can be dangerous. So you got to do what you got to do to keep yourself safe and healthy. So, you know. That's good. I did do some stuff off stream where I got rid of the mountain, and I did leave this elevated. I don't know what I'll do with that. Maybe we figure something out. I also don't know what happened here. Feel like, you know, that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, so we did end with this here. And because I was trying to keep things even, we've kind of run into a bit of a snag with this. I'm not a big fan of how that's looking or how tight a squeeze that is. So, you know, maybe we are like, there we go. Yeah, diabetes, man, that's rough. Y'all don't get to have no fun. Also, should I put a walking path from here to here? Where this little dirt path, I mean, I feel like that's a given. Maybe we just kind of bring it out and then go hook it this way. What do you think? Also, we need to decide on what shrubberies are going to go, or flowers are going to go in these boxes. And I'm also tempted to put some trees. I love this thing so much. This copy pad. Oh my god. Where has it been my whole life? There we go. I was like, where are my pinchers? So like I'm thinking we should use the tree somehow, maybe, or maybe not. Or is it fine by itself? I'm okay to have it by itself. We are going to take this and put it over here for now. Y'all think on that and let me know. Get back to me. I think we need to pull our little pathway up and bring it over. And then maybe curve it this way and or something. Is tea a soup? Kind of like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is tea a soup? I would say probably not. Just me personally. I love how you are doing your island. Thank you, Pam. It's been a work in progress for quite a while. I meant to go and look up just how long I've been working on this island, and I forgot. I hate that I'm going into the river so much here. There's almost no river left. I mean, it kind of sucks, but oh well. What are you gonna do? The smoke is coming out of my ears. I'm thinking too hard. What do you think? What do y'all think? Is tea a soup? Also, let's go get some flowers. I don't remember what I said about what we were going to use. Maybe it was the new pig bushes, the little pig flowers, pig something. Something. And the white. And these. I'm going to need more white ones, probably. Is cereal a soup? Is cereal a soup? I mean, kinda? It's like a sweet... It's a sweet soup with milk. Hey, Duchess, how's it going? Do you prefer to be called Duchess or Kells? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we could do the pink ones. And there's the white. I kind of like the pop of color, if we're being honest. Cereal is not a soup? What constitutes a soup? Does it have to be savory? Does it have to be hot? It's whichever. Hey, you. I'm kidding. What do we think of that? Also, I'm tempted to plant some stuff here. Okay, hang on, let me just put these in my pocket for now because I may use them again. Oh, it's right here. I really like these. Is soup just stew with more water? Maybe. Agree, cereal is not a soup, but lasagna is a pasta sandwich. Y'all are out here being crazy. Lasagna is a pasta sandwich. Get the hell out of here. What do we think? Do we like that or is it too spiny? It might be too spiny. What about... I could go the traditional bush route. Bushes. Oxford Dictionary. A usually savory liquid food made by boiling meat, fish, vegetables, etc. with seasonings in stock or water and frequently served as a first course dish or variety of this. You're having soup now? Okay. Tropical bush would be 135. Or we could do a small lily pilly. I tell you what, we'll do one of each. Okay? Lasagna is not a sandwich. Nah, sorry. Here's one that'll bake your noodle. Is a hot dog a sandwich? 526. No rain. I hate the rain. The color is similar to the grass. A bush or contrasting thing would be cool. Yeah. It's cute. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Okay, do we like this? Or that? I think this is too high. I like that this is lower. I've answered my own question. I don't care what your opinion is. It's gone. We're done. It's over. Oh my goodness. Delete. Or what about the summer lilies are going to be too tall as well. Jackaroo paws. Maybe, baby. So this isn't as bushy. I kind of miss the old way that the bushes used to look. Not every update is an improvement. The bushes and the waterfalls, I'm not a fan of. This particular bush specifically. I'm also not opposed to trying these. I would vote no on hot dogs being sandwiches, but then cheese steaks are sandwiches, so cheese steaks. Yeah, that is an interesting question. All right, I'm going to let you guys tell me what you think. Should we do this bush? This a bush? Or this a bush? Or, well, that's not really a bush. Or should we alternate? So that they're not all exactly the same all the way down. Sweet teas, eking it out just a tiny bit. I honestly didn't think y'all would say sweet tea. I mean, obviously, we've got some time left on the poll for sure. Number 2. So if this is number 1, this would be number 2. Hey, Grizzly Girl Games, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, that's good, Jeff. This is 1, 2, 3. Please cast your vote in the chat. How are we doing today, guys? We're making some decisions. Yep, 2. Okay. Jeff says 2. I know y'all have opinions. Be sure to let me know. Or the 4th option. Alternating this one and this one. Sherry Cola, hello, how are you? I'm trying to get everyone to decide on some stuff for me. The more I see this, the less I like that as a thing. Hang on, y'all. Now I really screwed you up. Good, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm so tired. It hit about 11 o'clock and I was like, I could barely keep my eyes open. So I was like, my back's hurting. I'm gonna go lay down on my bed for a minute and just kind of close my eyes. I fell asleep for a little bit. And then I woke up like, what time is it? What day is it? Why did I fall asleep? I don't mind. I don't mind the ferns. I just don't like how, I like that with the other ones, it kind of hides the ground underneath them. Do you know what I mean? What would the summer lily look like? We can try it out. Oh, I was about to put something else. There's that. I don't dislike it. I kind of wish these were the same size. I'm not a fan of that. So we've got this option. We've got this option. We got this option. I like that better than the other 2 I put up there. But of the three... I don't know. The bright green bush goes with the pergola and the darker green goes with the flowers. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to just alternate between these two. What do y'all think? And then, ugh, sometimes the controller does not like me. Should we, like, the hedging can be so square. In some regards, that's a good thing. In others, not so much. Ooh, I have an idea. This may be terrible, though. Let's see if I can find it. New. Hanging vine? Vine. Oh, creeping vine. Yes, yeah. Okay, what if we did... Oh, hang on. Behind the trees. Behind the benches. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a good idea. Now I'm not so sure. Really closes the space in more, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, you know, not every idea ends up being a good one. Why won't you pick up? Pick up. There we go. Too much. Yep. I agree. It was just ended up overwhelming it. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, get rid of those and alternate the others. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Good dealio. Copy pad. Let's do this and this. Oh, actually, hang on. Because we want to put, we're going to match the ends, right? Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. Ugh. There we go. And then, I know it's not alternating it, but just bear with me for a second. It matches the pattern, you know what I mean? And then I can't really put one there. Boop, boop. Little dollops. So yeah, sorry if I seem a little more like low energy today. It wasn't intentional. I don't know. This is why I don't like to take naps. Because I wake up feeling drugged or something. I like that. I don't dislike it. I think I want to continue the pathing on and like connect it over here somehow. What do y'all think? Because this just looks weird just to abruptly stop it. Right? Oh, is it gonna just turn it dirt? Yeah. I have to take the grass off. Oh no! I forgot about that. That was my, like, nemesis last week, wasn't it? I might have to push this out one more. The alternating works and connecting path sounds good. Yeah. All right. Because you said so, that's what I'm doing. See, I hate when it jets out into the river like that. Ugh, y'all just don't pay attention to that, okay? It's fine. I do. This is very tedious. Okay, so we've got that. So do I make it go straight across like this? I kind of feel like that's probably for the best, yeah? If it's too close to the river, you can take that pergola away. Yeah, the only problem with that is that then it, you know, my OCD. So I have it perfectly spaced. Yeah, I got one here. And then, I mean, I guess I could just do it 3 wide, but then that just doesn't seem like much of a walkway, does it? It's fine. I'll get over it. I just have to complain about it for a little bit. You know how that goes. So if you're getting the Switch 2, does that mean you're gonna get Pokopia? T-Bird? I think the building in that is really cute. I've been impressed by the building mechanic for sure. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take up this light and this one, and I guess we're going to move them 1 square over. Your sister insists. I would tell her that, she can, if you're buying the Switch, she needs to buy you the game. If she's insisting, be like, all right, bet. But you get to pay for the game. Maybe a checkerboard of dirt in the new soil? Where? Beer invaders lurking while a-working. Ugh, boo to the working. That sucks. I hope it goes by quick. You're an hour ahead of me, right? So it's 2:22, so that means you don't have too much longer, right? I mean, I feel like that's only fair. They didn't consider just all new soil. Oh, yeah. This is like the pebble, like gravelly soil? It's really cute. Can soil be cute? I don't know about that. Never mind. Bad choice of words, but you know what I mean. I like the texture. Only an hour left. What? So you get off at 3:30? Did you just not take a lunch? Or do you start your day really early? I forget. You've told me, and I have clearly forgotten. Okay, let's do Inspector Gadget. All right, I like that, right? That looks cute. That's a good idea. 3:30, you start at 7. I honestly, I really want to talk to my boss about starting my day at 7:30 since our first patient on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is at 7:30. To start my day at 7:30 and leave at 4:30. Would that not be fabulous? I mean, I'm already awake. I'm already up. I'm already doing things. I might as well get going. Okay, so now we've got that going. I have also considered building that, rebuilding that little thing that I had with the tree and the little, like, bugs and fish. Do you know multiplayer in Dinkum can be played across platforms? Can I play on my Steam Deck and my sister play on the Switch 2 together? I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. I had this discussion with somebody and I got an answer, and I have obviously forgotten the answer to said question. Oh yeah, we definitely need to. I had an idea before stream too to do Where's the hedges? Yeah, I'm not 100% certain. I want to say yes, but I could be lying to you if I said that. I don't like how close this bridge is to this, but I don't really know what to do about that. What did I do on this side for lighting? I know I used the little garden lamps. Did I use floor lights too? I think I did. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then we did the candles here. So I don't want to do it exactly the same. Okay. I saw that game, Outbound, I played the demo for it. Oh, hello, goodbye. It comes out on Monday. I think I am going to put the pedestals out. Marble, I guess. It's under marble. Yes, there we go. I don't want 25 of them, though. I don't know if anybody played the demo for that. 1, 2, 3. But it was pretty cute. We'll keep thinking on that. Outbound, yeah. All right, well, how is the lighting looking? I think that's not too shabby. Obviously, we've got to put something, we'll put something here. We can't put the same thing over here because, you know, there's a river. But we could put something small right here. And right here. What the hell is happening? Are you serious right now? What did I do to you? Really, dude? Oh my god, that was violent. It's not a cross-platform. Okay, maybe that the discussion then was that they were hoping to make it that way. Also, should I think I should just bury another bottle bush right here. We shall do that in the morning, though. Let's go sleep. Call it a day. Let's call it a day. But if you're getting the Switch too, T-Bird, you could get Dinkum for the Switch. I'm sorry. We cannot build things in the rain. Bye-bye. Ba-ba-ba. 1, 2. Hang on. I think... Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so 1, 2. I guess that's where we would be digging. Oh, I need a... Oh, I don't want to ruin my grass. Oh, hang on. Let's just get a wheelbarrow. Make this easy. No. There. Golly. Are you suggesting that I buy Dinkum again after having to pay $100 for a Well, your sister should be paying for Pokopia, if you ask me. Your sister's gonna be like, I hate this chick. If she's insisting, come on now. That just seems fair, you know? Like, I'm giving ideas here. Okay, let's put down a floor light. Here, maybe? And here. And then I've got this floor light here, so I probably shouldn't do that. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay. And we've got our little walkway here, and then over here, I think I'll do that, the thing that I initially had here. Bin chicken, bye-bye. Okay. Got a lot of wide open space. I think this we're gonna just leave wild for right now. I need something flat. So I may... Oh, I have an idea. What is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what if... I have a measuring tape, don't I? I do. I should probably use it. So this is 7. Okay, perfect. This is uneven. I love it. I gotta love it. Good deal. We're making a mess. Three, 4. Oh. Oopsie. I hate when that happens. There we go. Look at that. And then what if... Oh. 7. So it'd be here. 1, 2, 3. So this would be the middle one. It's not going to be perfectly even, obviously, because this is asymmetrical. But that's okay. Three, 4. Oh. Oh, that definitely needs to go down more. The tree pinchers were amazing. That was an amazing invention. Fantastic. Okay, let's bust. Okay. The white flower boxes. So I'm thinking of just sinking flower boxes in the ground here around this bush. I didn't want anything too tall to like block the view, but I also want to bring some color over here because we don't really have any. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Ooh, part of the flowers are going to be covered up with this, aren't they? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oopsie. Oh my god. Well, I certainly couldn't be a sharpshooter. Jeez Louise. Okay. I'm gonna have to mow it. Where's my mower? Whee! Donuts. So we're supposed to be going and doing some kind of activity with my stepmother and my brother tonight, you know, for Mother's Day. Trying to make an effort to, you know, include them in things that we're doing or whatever, since my dad has passed away. And the plan that we were originally going to do, Megan wanted to go try out this new snow cone place. But the weather is atrocious today and not very conducive for outdoor activities. So now I'm trying to think of what to do. What to do instead. And they have, like, not, my brother doesn't, but my stepmother can't, she's lactose intolerant, so she can't have, we can't go, like, go get ice cream, you know? And, not gluten, but, gosh darn it. I don't know. It's just difficult when people have dietary restrictions. Do you know what I mean? It's just harder. What do we think of that? I've also had a thought. This may hide it too much. Yeah. You dig it? I could dig down the hedging and... Yeah. Hang on. I've had a thought. Scary, I know. Making me want to work on my Dinkum Island. Well, you should. Of course. I'm always going to say, yes. Hey, Captain Price. Welcome. Okay, so let's try that. Let's dig this down. After I did all of that, and now I'm just gonna screw it up again. Believe me, I'm aware of just how stupid that is. We'll put the grass down. You're good. Everybody's always on time. It doesn't matter. That's a good thing about stuff like this, is that there's no real, like, start. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, I do kind of like that. I do see a problem. It's gonna flood it with water. Oops. Oops. Screw it. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not a Dinkum stream for us if we're not flooding something, right? SunnyAnn and her infamous Tuttle flooding. You've been workout for months? I don't quite follow. Oh, yep, there it goes. Boy. How fun is this? Okay, so we're... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need marble. This. Oh, shoot. Man, this stuff is the bane of my existence. I'll tell you what. King Mac, hello. Welcome. I feel so seen. You know, it's just, I'm in that, you know, F it phase of life. You know what I mean? Like, that just, like, whatever. It's gonna be what it is. Oh, is there really any other way? All right, flowers. Working outside. All right, cool. It's too hot here for that, usually. I mean, not today, but some days. Well, it's about to be the season of perpetual heat. Gotta love that. And then... Oh, yeah, okay. See? It's looking good. And then I can just, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a problem, but, you know, just we'll go with it. Hey, Queen Flowers, hello. You know I'm from Texas. I know how hot it gets. Yeah. Oh, boy. And it got pretty warm the other day, and so I'm not unhappy about the fact that it's a little cooler today than normal. But, I need it to be more sunshiny, perhaps. Ooh. This gives a different look with the water in here, but I don't know what else we would have done. Okay. Oop. Stop it. Get up there. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear Lord. It's getting hot here. I enjoy 2 months of gloomy, stormy weather. Ugh. I mean, I think it's a mood, you know? It's a mood. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you as well. All right, I don't hate that. All right, let's put some stuff out of my pockets. We're gonna need more of them probably later, but that's a problem for later on. Okay, so... It definitely gives it a different look, doesn't it? I may have to dirt print a perimeter, backfill it, and then do this again, because I don't necessarily want this full of water, I don't think. What is with all the dead carcasses here? Oh my Lord. Got him over here too. Crispy doggo. Crispy doggo. Okay. I'm not gonna think about that for too much longer. Would it be cool to put the hedges all the way down? Free Meat Friday, right? Indeed. I mean, it's just everywhere. I mean, these animals are just going nut. Ooh. You can fill the other one with water. I could, I just don't like the water look. What do we think of that? This music is a jam. It gives a cool, like, visual effect when you're walking. It's sushi day? Ooh. But But I only have animals. Well, for a mom, that's, you know, valid. Okay. Now the issue is, what do we put here that would make sense and blend in with what we've already got going on? By the way, I think I can put some fencing down. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Sleepy. I accidentally took a nap before stream. I did not mean to, and now I'm like comatose. Yeah, I was kind of, yeah. I was debating that. This thing is not really for walking. It's more for visual, seeing it at a distance. You know what I mean? I just realized there's really there's no walking around like on the other side. Ooh. There's no pathing. Okay, so we need to bring the pathway out. It's for the vibes. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, hang on. Gosh, I feel like I've got all these areas and just like... Oh, I need to put some grass seed somewhere. There we go. Where's the other place I noticed last night? Somewhere was missing. It probably wasn't this build. I could do... Hang on. A smaller version of, like we could put like a single, we build it up. Oh, I have an idea. Do I want to put it there? Yes, I believe I do. All right, let me get my handy dandy tape measure. And let's measure from the edge of the box to the fence. Okay, hang on. What if the usable area? Okay, so it's 15. Janine, how are you? Welcome. How's it hanging? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I do think I'm going to start it here, though. It's a little scary when it's like, I just did all this work, but I have an idea. Let's build it. Whoop. And let's build it up. It's going to be... where's my... I am running out of supplies. Okay. Marble pathway. So yeah, I gotta come up with some idea of what to do with my brother and my stepmother there this evening. Since it's too cold and rainy to go snow, because this place is like outside. So like, there's, yeah. And it's supposed to storm, you know, off and on all the rest of the day, so. Good, thanks for asking. It's a weekend, so I can't complain. Oh yeah, same. I'm like, yes. Weekend. The best thing about my job is that I only have to be there 4 days a week. If I had to be there any more than that, I might lose it. I also have very little patience for people. And you might be like, Sarah, why are you in a job where you have to deal with people? And I ask myself that every day. Every day. Every single day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to do this around the outside. I just, what baffles me to the core of my soul is the lack of, oh look at that, it's grass steps. Like, how completely like uninvolved so many people are about their own stuff. And so what I mean by that is, do I want to do it like this? No, I don't. I have an idea. Like, people don't know their insurance, right? They have no idea what their insurance is. So they'll call me up and they'll be like, do you take my insurance? And I'm like, well, I don't know. Can you go out of network? Well, I don't know. You should probably call them. Well, I don't know how to do that. Or they'll, well, why can't you just call them? Well, why don't you know? Why don't I know about your policy? You know what I mean? Like, they expect me to know all their info. But they won't look it up themselves. Like, okay, I don't like that. I don't like what that's doing. So we need more hard edges. So we're going to have to dirt print. Like, you're acting irritated that I don't know about your insurance and that it's my, like, you're acting like it's my job to know your insurance. Y'all do realize that there's like 50 bajillion different insurance policies, network benefits, and can't confirm. Oh my God. And also, how do you not know what your stuff is? Like, you paid for this policy. You best know what you're paying for. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have health insurance, but I do have auto insurance, and I know what my policy covers. Do you know what I mean? Like, how come you don't? Yeah. Okay. And I get that health insurance and dental insurance are and car insurance are two different things, but you're paying for something. Why don't you know what you have? Like, that just always blows my mind. And their lack of interest and their just laziness to call and deal with it themselves. Because if you're a new patient to our office, I'm not calling your insurance company for you. First of all, that just takes a shit ton of time to deal with it. And you have to be an established patient. Usually we make you call if you're a first-time patient to find that information out. And they're going to tell you more than they're going to tell us as the provider. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get more info. And so I usually, and I don't have to do this, give them a list of questions to ask. It's intimidating or confusing to a lot of people, but then also there are people who know that they have to have it. Yeah, but like, I understand that it can be confusing, but like, come on, like, just, be an adult. Like, know your stuff. I can't deal with people either, but I also have to for my job. This is why I, you know, spend all weekend like being hermited away. Okay. I've gotten to a point, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. I've been yapping for too long. Should we do... Oops, I'm gonna need more. Like, do you... What are my benefits? I have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Sweetheart, there's like 1,500 Blue Cross Blue Shield policies. I have no idea what your benefits are. There's a number. Take that card and you flip it over and there's a number and you can call it and you can ask them. And they just act so dumbfounded when I suggest that. Like, what? I mean, I don't like dealing with it either. It is confusing. Insurance is stupid. Frankly, I think we just need to get rid of it and do like a single payer system, but nobody listens to me. Oh, we just call them the blues. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. And sometimes, depending on who their employer is, we can have a pretty good guess. Like the school systems all have, there's usually like all the schools around here, they have two, they're with a certain company, say Guardian or Delta Dental or Blue Cross Blue Shield. And they usually have two levels. You've got the high and the low plan. And so we can kind of guess based on where they work because the employer, they all have the exact same insurance. But beyond that, I can't tell you jack diddly squat. What do we think of this? And also, grow a pair and find out your own damn self. Also, my boss will tell these people, they come in and they need to be referred to another doctor, right? A specialist, either an endodontist or a surgeon who specializes in, you know, whatever it is they need. If they need to have a tooth extracted or whatever. And it needs to be surgically removed. If they need a root canal. We love this. Yay! And they'll be like, Sarah can make your appointment for you. Sarah's doing 500 other things. Sarah cannot make your appointment for you. Like, what do you mean? It's always when we're super busy up front and he's like, yeah, Sarah will call that and make that appointment for you. And I don't mind doing it for like our elderly patients. I really don't mind doing it for them. It's very confusing for them. They don't know. He gives them too many choices sometimes. It's one of my criticisms. He'll give them like 3 different choices and I'm like, don't do that. Just give them the 2 best options and let them pick between the 2. And then part of the problem is that they're back there talking to him about all their options. And then I have to make up a treatment plan. And then they get very confused when they're at my desk of which treatment plan does what, you know? So then you got to explain that. Should I put some hibiscus on top of these or just leave them? Oops. I don't know, it's not a very good system, but oh, that purple looks weird in the dark, doesn't it? I could do yellow. But he's like, yeah, Sarah will call and make that appointment for you. And like, these are grown adults and most of them have the capacity to do it themselves. They just don't want to. They're lazy. And all you have to do is call and say, I need to make a consultation appointment. There's no fancy thing you have to tell them. Now, some of them, if they're in pain, all right, I'm going to go sleep so I can get some daylight going. Sometimes it is better for me to call because I can get them in quicker. But when it's not really that big of a deal, but it's just so irritating. It's always these people who act so helpless. It's like, how did you make it this far in life? Do you know what I mean? Like, How are you a functioning human being? How do you go home and take care of yourself if you can't even do this? You know what I mean? Like, I make my own appointments. Also, too, it's always the ones that have a really picky schedule. Okay, I think I see what I need to do here. Like, they have very limited availability, but they want me to make the appointment, and so I'm sitting there. Okay, they have so-and-so available. No, I can't do that day. Can they do this? Well, no, they're not in the office that day. I mean, it's just like, if you had just called them yourself, you know, just call them yourself, damn it. So anyway, I work with the public. I don't expect people to understand transition of care, but appointments, networks, and ID cards, yes. Like, you made this appointment to come to this office, but all of a sudden you've become, I don't know how to make appointments. And like I said, I don't mind the elderly patients that get confused very easily. I'll make that appointment for them, and I highlight the address. I'll highlight the phone number if they have to somehow come, you know, reschedule the appointment. But like someone my age and younger, make your own damn appointment. Seriously. You made this one to come to this office. You can do that one. There's nothing special about it. Like, I have a referral to go have some extra testing done, which I need to schedule. I'm a big girl. I'll call that office and make that appointment. Like, my original doctor who referred me is not going to make that appointment for me, first of all, because my schedule is, you know, my work schedule is, I have limited time. It's like, okay, I can only do this day. And a lot of places are closed on Fridays like we are. And so, you know, I'm going to have to take off work, or, you know, it's a whole thing. Also, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a more type A personality. But I'd really rather people not make my appointments for me. I like to be in control of that stuff. Oh yeah. This is gonna have some symmetry on a different level. Yeah. People are frustrating. We had somebody, oh my God. So we're not open on Fridays. Obviously, I'm here streaming. We had somebody call. New patient. Never seen him before. You like how this is looking on the map? I know, right? New patient. Never seen him before. It's like 3:45 on a Thursday afternoon. If you were looking up our website, it clearly has our hours on there. I'm convinced that people don't know how to read. The amount of people who get a text message reminder for the time and date of their appointment, and then they show up at the wrong time or the wrong day. I just don't think people know how to read anymore. It's actually very disturbing. Anyway, oh God, what was I saying? Oh boy, brain fart. Well, anyway, people are dumb. Oh, somebody was calling at 3:45 on a Thursday. Brand new patient, never seen him before. I need to get in right now to have a root canal. No, hello, no. And I was like, well, first of all, we don't do root canals in this office. He's a general dentist, so he basically does fillings, crowns, dentures, bridges, partials, things like that. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, we don't do root canals in this office. I mean, he has done them in the past, but, you know, usually it's a pretty lengthy procedure for him, and I don't have any appointments left today. Well, I need to get in today. And then you find out that they've been hurting for like 2 weeks. I don't have any sympathy for you at that point. If like you've already been in pain for 2 weeks, you've had plenty of time to deal with this. Get out of here. Go find someplace else. I'm not staying late for you. Yes, I am that mean. I didn't say it that way, obviously. But like, why would you wait that long and then wait until an hour and 15 minutes before the end of day on the last day of their work week to call somebody? Okay, I like how this turned out. I don't know what the point of this is or what we're doing with it. It's just a place to come and think, I guess. I don't know. Let me get rid of that and get a new one. Oh, I was gonna... No, never mind. I was like, I was gonna put some stuff in here, but then it's just gonna take up the whole center. But again, we don't really have anywhere to sit. And this is where I'm stuck. I need space filler for this area. And I may need to go back over here and do what I did over there. Very similar kind of... Yeah, I think we're going to need to do this. Kind of the rock and the smattering of plants everywhere. Let's work on that. But first, well, never mind. The strategic smattering, exactly. And I can't decide if we should just leave this natural up here or if I should get rid of it and we put something. Trees and bushes in the blank spaces, yeah. I got a blank space, baby. Get rid of that out of my pocket. We won't need that. Okay. I'm going to start laying down some rocks. So yeah, anyway. Needless to say, I'm not always a big fan of people. Oh, we have this one patient. Oh my God, she drives me insane. She will text us, and she's kind of friends with the boss, so I can't be as rude to her as I'd like to be. And when I say rude, I'm more mean, just sarcastic, and match the energy that I get, you know? I'm a real big fan of matching people's energy. Could be why people say, wow, Sarah, you're a bitch. But I don't care. She will text and go, I need to make an appointment. And so we'll text her back and go, okay, these are our available days. And then, so we'll give her 2 or 3 choices, right? And 24 hours later, or the next business day, she'll respond, oh, I'll take so-and-so, I'll take that time period, that time slot. Well, we've already given it away. We only will hold a time slot for maybe 15 or 30 minutes, depending on, you know, just depending, right? And she'll go, I'll take this time, right? And we're like, well, we've already given that appointment away. Well, what else do you have? And so then we'll give her some more, and then she won't respond for like till the next business day. And it's like, do you think that the world just revolves around you, honey boo? Because like, if somebody else calls me wanting an appointment, I'm giving them the one that I offered you that you never said you wanted. That kind of nonsense happens at the pharmacy. When I worked at the base in Oklahoma, people would drive to Tulsa, get there in 10 minutes before close with 23 prescriptions and expect us to fill them. That is some bullshit. I'm sorry, there's just no nice way to say that. What do you mean you're gonna show up 10 minutes before we close with a handful of prescriptions? Be so for real. I mean it, like, no. Absolutely freaking not. No. All right, I'm gonna go copy this tree over here, and then I've got most of the plants. Copy. I got to the point where I'd ask them, do you show up to the bank 10 minutes before closing and apply for a home loan? That's a good analogy. That is a good analogy. What the heck? What? Why did it copy the marble pedestal? Oh my God, you guys, hang on. The audacity and the entitlement some people have, I tell you what, like... And there's so many of these people who are like friends of his, and he makes all the, you know, concessions and exceptions, and then they just expect that anytime they have an issue, they can call and get in immediately. And part of our job is to keep the schedule balanced and aligned and try not to run behind, and nobody freaking appreciates that shit, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to call you back. Leave a message at the beep. Yeah, people are crazy, I'm telling you. But it doesn't help that our boss definitely lets some people get away with that nonsense, and it's just infuriating. And he gets irritated when other patients do it, and I'm like, well, you don't seem to mind when this asshole comes in and does it, you know? Just because they're your friend doesn't mean it makes it okay. Like, seriously, dude. And all the times I want someone taking their time, it's the dentistry and filling my prescription. Yes. Yeah, you don't want a rush job when it comes to dental stuff. Like, come on. And you also don't really want to cheap out. I know everybody's trying to get the best price, and I totally understand that. That is, you know, understandable given the situation we find ourselves in the economy that we're in. But also, don't get veneers. Oh, I need to vacuum. No, that's not the right word. Mow. We had this guy who came in. It always is shocking to me. The guy that got veneers, he's not that old, but it's always shocking to me the patients who are older. I'm talking like 80s and 90s, who will go and spend a boatload of money on these implant dentures, and it's like, honey boo boo, you're at the end of your life. You got better things to spend your money on than implant dentures that cost tens of thousands of dollars. Like, what are we doing here? Someone confronted my coworker when she told them how long it would be and said, I don't know why it takes so long. All you have to do is slap a label on it. Bitch, for real. I might slap you. My coworker got up, went to the back, grabbed a random box in the front of her, put a blank label on it, and handed it to her. I died. Oh, that is the level of petty I live for. Yes. I can slap a label on anything, but if you want it done right, so it doesn't unalive you, it takes some time. Yeah, for real. Oh my God. I hate people sometimes, seriously. I don't understand why it takes you that long. Oh, you taste... Oh, whoa. What was that? Did y'all see that? What was that? Uh-oh, I'm having one of those glitches. I hate that. I'll just be strategic about it. How about that? Yeah, everybody wants you to hurry on their account. We actually have a patient that comes in, and he's a he's a tech at one of the local pharmacies. And he's talking about how, you know, people are just always screaming at them for taking so long. And then they, you know, they'll come through the drive-through with an issue. And it's like, you need to come in for that. And you're making the line for everybody else longer than it needs to be, you know? And they get mad, you know, that it's taking so long. It's just, it's ridiculous. They're called patients because they test your patience every day. They do. Also, I can't fathom, like, if you're wanting to get an appointment, why on earth are you waiting 8 hours in between each response? Like, do you really think I'm gonna be able to answer you? Oops. Okay. Like, you're gonna keep that, you know, you're gonna get what you want when you do that. Okay, so, oh, river reeds. That's what I copy. All right. No! No thinking, only vibes. Exactly. I can't even begin to imagine texting back and forth to the doctor's office, not responding in a timely manner, and then being mad that you don't have that available. Am I going to have to shut down? Oh, for God's sake. Mower. I hate when that happens, and I don't... Sometimes it takes a hot minute to get out of it. So yeah. The same people block the entire aisle with their cart in the supermarket. Oh my God! That... You're gonna make my list if you do that nonsense. I have a list. And you will make my list. Ugh. Like, this, I'm one of those people who is overly aware of the space I take up. And, you know, I try not to take up too much space, and I try to be accommodating and not, you know, be in the way. And it's always shocking to me, those people who have no spatial awareness of what they're doing or how they're taking up space or any of that, right? They're just bebopping along through life like, I'm the main character of this story, you know? Hey, how are you, Sassy? How's it going? Welcome in. We're ranting about stupid people. You want to get in on it? Like... Or, oh, you know what's so flippin' annoying? People who insist on talking on speakerphone in public. I think there's a special place in hell for those kind of people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they just deserve to, like, no one wants to hear your conversation. Stop it. Steph Buffa, welcome in. Welcome to rant time. I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, I just got up and I feel off. Ugh, I accidentally took a nap and now I feel off. Everyone should just take a marching band in school so they understand spatial awareness. I mean, you would think it would be that easy, right? Sadly, I don't think it is. Rant time. It is rant time. I'm pissing and moaning about how stupid people are. Mostly people at my job. I will tell you, if there was a quickest way ever to like make me kind of like dislike humanity even more. Like, oh my God, these people are horrible. We're talking about people who take up the entire aisle at the grocery store with their cart and people who call right before closing and expect to get whatever it is they need done, you know, just that kind of nonsense. You do drink protein shakes? I enjoy protein yogurt smoothies. All right, how is this looking? I feel like this is looking okay. I feel like we need some floor lights on the ground to like illuminate things. Like over here and like over here. Yeah. Like those people suck, you know? I'm feeling some flowers might be in order. How's it going, Steph? Did you log on to Dinkum and start doing some stuff? What has been your obsession lately? Has it been, I thought you said you were playing a different game lately. I could have just completely hallucinated that conversation and that, or that wasn't you, but, um, okay, yeah. I'm like in the white flowers. People suck in general. Yeah, they do. I mean, I do think there are some good people out there in humanity, obviously. You know, you hear those good stories about things, you know, people helping other people and all that jazz. But like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I think people are just like, ugh, something else. I've been building my own town in vanilla mode. Yes. Okay. And then I was playing Loftia. Loftia. Why did I not remember that? I mean, I literally was also playing. I'm like, what game were you playing? That's okay. I already have like stage 4 dementia. It's fine. Pretty soon I won't even remember my own name. Oy. I joke, but kind of not. Like it's bad. And I'm told it's just my age. You know, at this age, women become very forgetful and it's brain fog city and you're just like, ugh, I'm so sick of hearing that as an excuse for everything that's going on. Well, you've just gotten older. Ugh. Vanilla mode. I will be playing on my vanilla island on Sunday and we are going to have to figure out how to better decorate our neighborhood. Not the stage 4. Yep. I met some amazing people recently and I'm super grateful, especially when people went to start drama. Oh my God. I don't understand those kinds of people because like, I'm like, are you perpetually in 7th grade? Like, life is hard enough. Why do you need to start some, you know, real housewives of Orange County level bullshit? Like, I'm over it. I'm just done. Like, if you're gonna bring that drama into my life, you won't. I have a zero tolerance policy on that now. I had somebody recently kind of pull that nonsense and I'm like, nope, peace out. Peace out. Have a great life. I do not wish you ill, but I also can't have you hanging around. Like, that's just, I'm not vibing with that. You know what I mean? Like, just, what are we doing? Me too. We can't have that. Okay, so I do want to do the tree thing that I had before. I forget how I did that though. Too old for drama, not in high school. Exactly. Like, come on. Seriously? Seriously. Like, I don't mind watching other people's drama occasionally. But like, beyond that, I don't want to be involved. Leave me out of it. I'll watch from afar, but leave me out of it. Nope. Not today, Satan. Not to be TMI, but right now, before my stroke, I called my doc with some bathroom issues, like not being able to hold it all day, and they wanted to put me in physical therapy because old lady. I know, right? Everything gets immediately, oh, well, you know, you're just old. Like the minute I turned 40, right? And that's been like 7 years ago. The minute I turned 40, it was like every time I went to the doctor, Like, am I about to die? Like, you're acting like I'm about to die. Like, what is this, you know? Then had a stroke less than 2 weeks later. And see, they don't listen to women. You know, when we go in for an issue, it's just like, oh, well, you're old. Or, you know, XYZ. And it's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things that's just infuriating to deal with. Like, if they had just listened to you, they could have caught the stroke thing way sooner, right? And maybe it wouldn't have been as severe. I mean, maybe it would have been. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but like, it really is aggravating when you go and you tell them, hey, something doesn't feel right. This doesn't seem normal. Yeah, exactly. And they just write you off. Oh, you're anxious, or you have anxiety, or... And I'm like... Me having anxiety has absolutely nothing to do with this. I can guarantee you. I'm about to anxiety all over your face, you know? Like, it's about to be on. Or they think you're being hysterical. And yet we're required to endure all kinds of procedures with no pain management. And then, of course, men are being offered, like, sedation to have a vasectomy or something. It's like, get over it. Like, please. Please. My mom was bleeding out due to a torn internal cyst. And her own lady doctor's office told her she just needed a heavier overnight pads. Oh my God, that's infuriating. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to do this. I want to do hedging. That is just... Oh, that makes me want to, like, hit things. They insisted it was pelvic floor issue because of my age, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even know what's happening to stop it. That's not normal. I was so upset. I don't blame you. I'm pissed for you. Like, I'm like, let's go to war over this. I'm just so irritated with any kind of concern, even for my own doctor, who I've been seeing for 30 years, and she's good. It's just like, well, that's just normal for this phase of life. Why do we accept that as normal? Tell me. Please tell me why we accept these things as normal behavior. You know what I mean? Like, is normal a part of aging? When really the quality of life is so bad. Is it because it doesn't affect men, so we don't care? So if it doesn't affect men, we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to study it. We're not going to make medication for it or treatments. Yeah. She needed 2 to 3 transfusions and a hysterectomy, and she was over 65, and they hemmed and hawed over the surgery. I want to murder someone right now. Like, for real? At 65, what are we even doing? You know what? It doesn't matter what age she was. She could have been 30 years old, and if that's what she needed, if that's the care she needed, then she should have gotten that. I don't know. Should I put hedges around this, or should I just... So I think my original idea was like this, guys. And you can tell me yes or no. Where's the boxes? Display. I think it was one of these. Yeah, I think we'll do that, not the hedges. My oldest daughter, Megan, has endometriosis. And would love to have a hysterectomy. She's 26. You can guess, you know, how difficult that endeavor is. We often don't get the care we need. My husband can tell his doctor what he wants and gets it. Yeah, because he's a man. And I know not all men, but like, why is it that they are listened to when they have a concern or an issue and we aren't? You know, just... And somebody said that it's because women are way more in tune with their bodies, and so they will go and seek help as soon as something is wrong, whereas men are more stoic about it all, and so they won't do that. And they think we're just being dramatic. And I was telling my doctor about how I go through these phases where I'll only sleep 2 or 3 hours a night. And I'm in a phase like that right now. Okay. And it's just kind of like, well, take this supplement or do this thing. And I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I've gotten to where I almost don't bother because men are used for more medical studies. Yeah, I didn't realize until a few years ago that all medication was studied on men. And so the dosages and the formulations were all based on men's bodies and chemistry. Ain't that some shit? And it's not like they don't need specific things that have all the studies for them, but like also have the studies for us, you know? Like it's not a, you know, mutually exclusive thing. I don't even think they tested, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't test the crash test dummies. They did not have a female presenting crash test dummy until what, a few years ago? It is. It is. It's unbelievable. And for people like Steph and for anybody else in the chat who has like chronic medical issues, I don't know how y'all do it. I really don't. You are true heroes because I would lose it. I would lose it. I know. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I'm in fairly good health for the most part. Knock on wood. Other than, you know, the typical female concerns and things that are just irritating because I'm a middle-aged woman and apparently there's just, you know, no cure for that. Also, again, TMI for the men in the chat who don't want to hear these kinds of things. They didn't test like feminine product stuff with real blood until like what, last year? How do you develop a product without testing it against the thing that it's going to be used for? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I don't get it. Be so for real. Seriously. What in the world are we doing? There's a theory that pads, diapers, leach things into our bodies. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm constantly in pain and they don't have official diagnosis. Yeah. That's how I feel about the whole, I can't sleep. I go through these phases and I'll get 3 hours of sleep a night, max. And it goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And you know how that does, like that messes with your brain. That messes with your ability to function and make good decisions and, you know, be a functioning member in society. And, you know, when you say, hey, I'm concerned about this, and they just kind of act like, well, that's just what everybody goes through. Like, so I hate that y'all are going to the doctor and not getting the help you need and people aren't listening. That's just not okay. No, I want the fishbowl. I forgot that that's a critter and they have a different. Okay, I need the one. I'll take this one. And I need something else that's pretty, the rainbow fish. There we go. It just sucks. Demand a referral to a sleep specialist, maybe. I'm seeing one soon for the same and several issues. Yeah, I guess I should. You know, the last time I was in, I was telling her about it, and she was like, well, take this supplement and try this, and I'm just like, I don't want to do all that. Just let's fix the problem. I don't want to slap a Band-Aid on it, you know? I want to fix it. 'Cause I'm telling you, I'm crazy. And I've had too many life things happening recently where I just, you know, it didn't help the sleeping. Like the entire time and I hate to say it this way, but the entire time we were waiting on my dad to die, you know, I didn't sleep hardly at all for 2 weeks. Like, at all. Just because, you know, I was afraid I was going to get a call in the middle of the night, and you're on edge. You're just, like, waiting. And then I got really sick. Okay, so if we put grass on that grassy area up there, move some trees around, and leave that natural up there on that hill, I think that'd look pretty good. Yeah. It's not for lack of trying. I was exhausted. I wanted to sleep. I just couldn't. I physically couldn't. You know, you're just waiting for a call to come, you know? That you're dreading, but at the same time, you're kind of hoping for, because you just want the whole ordeal to be over. Hormone balance checked if they haven't already. Yeah, I'm within normal limit. Ain't that infuriating? Well, you know, everything's normal. You're within normal limit. And because, you know, I think everybody comes in complaining about this same problem, it's just, I don't think they think it's that big of a deal, because everybody has it. And I'm thinking, well, if everybody has it, that might be a clue that we should be doing something, don't you think? I mean, I'm not a doctor or a rocket scientist, but I feel like that makes sense, you know? If refused care or written off, always ask for it documented. They refuse to do that. It's not that they're refusing. It just seems very... You would think other women who have probably gone through the same thing... It's shocking to me just how much they're just like, yeah, well, this is normal. Should it be? Like, seriously, should it be? And I think I'm not going to mow it. I think I'm just going to let it be what it is, you know? Let's copy. Oh, I've got a jacaranda tree. Let's put that down here. So yeah, I'm obviously preaching to the choir with you guys. Y'all know, y'all experience it. You've been there. It's just, it's so infuriating. Oh, man. It made that tree. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Some of it's the way we live, I think, too. We're exposed to too much, and we don't know what to do with it all. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sassy. I can guarantee you if... I'm going to say something controversial. If men had to deal with periods, menopause, endometriosis, abortions... there would be an availability of whatever resources they needed on every street corner, no questions asked, no prescription needed. Like, it would be as normal and commonplace as literally anything. It'd be like Starbucks on every street corner. Do you know what I mean? But when women deal with it, well, they make laws against it, or they don't study it at all, or, you know. How about that, y'all? And, you know, regardless of what y'all's thoughts might be on those subjects, it's, you know, I'm not here to argue that particular part of it, but I think if that was something men had to experience, it wouldn't be what it is today. Oh, look it! We dig, and we are delighted. Gotta love that collective, man. Nope. My only complaint about these ramps and things is that I wish the side matched the color that you put it on. Florida did a private testing on food and stuff they found was appalling. They tested candy, enough arsenic in 6 Jolly Ranchers for an adult, recommended for a year. Oh my God. That's horrifying. It makes you never want to eat anything ever again. You know what I mean? Like... No, I want to do it this way. Well, there's a lot, you know, you go... I've seen videos of people who they've got gluten allergies and all these different things, and they go to Europe and they eat bread and cheese and different things over there that they can't have in the United States, and they don't have any issues. And they say it's because, you know, our food is so full of chemicals and preservatives and all these different things that when you go to Europe where those things are outlawed, like you can eat the things that you can't eat here because it's not full of poison. Literal poison, apparently. A whole website, they found tons of arsenic and heavy metals in tons of popular baby formulas too. Oh my God. Oh, I hate it here. That's a whole other level of anger. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you kill your working class? But they seem hell-bent on doing it, you know? Why would you kill your serfdom population? Okay, so... should I just... yeah, I guess I'll just leave that. I mean... that South Korean skincare is no joke. Megan brought me back some sunscreen from Japan, and it is so superior to the shit that they sell here. I'm not even kidding. It doesn't smell, it doesn't leave a white cast, and it does the job so much better. Snicker bars as well. Arsenic for one adult for an entire year. What? Don't tell me that. Snickers are my favorite. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah, well. I guess it is what it is. Oh my God. What is even life right now? Seriously, that is so upsetting. I mean, I guess literally there's like, we can't have nice things. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, but I'm just bleh. My age 45 hormonal acne has become so much easier to manage. Yes. Yes, that Korean skincare is amazing. Weldon, hello. I'll send you the link if you want. Yeah. Please do, because that's... I mean, I'm not like Miss Healthy, but like, are you for real? Like, come on. That is insanity to me. Absolute insanity. How's it going, Weldon? We need cats in Dinkum for you to have causing chaos. I cause chaos on my own. What do you mean? Look, I have cat ears on. Look at me. I'm cute. I'm so cute. We're in rant mode. We're ranting about all the things. You're welcome to join us. Maybe this. You know how it goes. you know how it goes. I think I'm also probably going to do the rock formation thing over here as well. Yeah, moderation for the win. Yeah. But like, you're telling me that if I want to have like, 2 or 3 of those little bite-sized Snicker bars, like I'm going to have enough poisoning to like, for the entirety of a year? It's no wonder we're all sick. My money is on keeping us sick. Yeah, they want us. Well, when they made healthcare a for-profit industry, it was the biggest F up that they could possibly, like. I mean, they did it very deliberately, obviously, but that's the crux of it right there. When healthcare became a for-profit industry, that was the end of it actually being about healthcare. Chaos. I am chaos. What do you mean? I'm causing all kinds of chaos today. Can you imagine if this is the first VOD somebody comes across me? Like, man, this chick gripes a lot. Clearly you scare me. I'm scary. It's that Italian gene, you know? What can I do? Alright, and then, ugh, all this junk everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing here. Mostly during night streams. Oh. Italian by association. Only by association? What else can we yell about? The weather. The state of affairs of life. Whatever you want. You know, it's just one of those days. Where it's like, I'm feeling spicy. Do you know what I mean? Like, bring it on. The people who leave 1 second on the microwave. Yes. Or people who bring really smelly food to work and heat it up in the company microwave. Deep dove into the rabbit hole of things I went to beg James for last night. Oh my gosh. No more worms in mouths, okay? I know that you won Moxie over with that, but ew. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. But it's so cool that it copies the rocks. That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. All right, we'll copy that and put this over here. Over here. I have 45 years is Italian. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's my family. They're all a bunch of crazy Italians. I saw a picture of my aunt, my dad's sister, the other day, and I was just like, oh my God, when did everybody go and get old? And I don't mean that like disrespectfully. It was a shock. You like how this is looking? Thank you. I want longer hairstyles for girls. Yes. And I want some cute examples to show him. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's bombard him with the whole wig thing because frankly, I'm quite disappointed in him. Ah, shoot. That's not what I wanted. That we did not get them in this update. I have been advocating for wigs for a very long time. And I'm not going to just use them for my strip club. Okay. If that's what he's worried about. I took this beautiful, innocent game of his and made it dirty. I have other uses. Yes to wigs. In case y'all haven't seen, I did make a strip club in Dinkum. It was a special stream. I want a corner couch, right? Like an L-shaped couch? I'm down for that too. Whatever petition you're starting about these items, just tell me where to sign and I will sign it. You want to see the strip club? Okay, we'll have to go visit that here in just a little bit. I'm building essentially an island-sized graveyard. The man can give us wigs. No kidding. No kidding. Okay, I need to bury a bush, like right here. Let's do this. I mean, I kind of wanted to have sort of a, like, oh, I could walk through here if I wanted to, you know? That's kind of chaos stream for me. A chaos stream for me is anytime SunnyAnn is involved. She typically brings the chaos. Anybody gonna play the Palea update on Tuesday? I want a white version of the wrought iron stuff. Me too. Me too. I bet it was a special stream. Very special. Okay, it was inspired by Tagback TV's Thanksgiving episode many years ago on Animal Crossing, where he built, it was right after Happy Home Paradise came out, and he built a strip club in Animal Crossing, and I figured if he can do it in Animal Crossing, I can do it in Dinkum. And that stream of his was hilarious. It was called Club Gyroid, and the gyroids were the strippers, and it was fantastic. Palea's kind of on the back burner. Okay. I mean, everybody's very excited, and I'm so happy that they're excited. I'm kind of like, like I'll play it and everything with on a member stream with all the friends. But like I'm not as excited about it as I want to be. I want planters with wraparound fence made special for trees, right? That would be ideal. And that way I won't have to do where is it? You know, stuff like this. Okay. What do we think? I'm kind of wondering now if I shouldn't put more of those display pedestals out in like some of these more blank areas and put stuff on them. Roller skates. I think he's going to tell you that the scooter is a roller skate. But I dig it. It's a spectacular build. It's looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Should we do... or this? So we'll do... Thanks, Steph. Coming from you, that's high praise. So we could do these guys. And then can I... Wait, hang on, though. I don't know if I can put bug stuff on there. Let's just pull up a pretty bug. Or whatever, right? Where are all the bugs? A blue tiger. There we go. Will it go? I gotta say, I wish the container for the bugs was prettier. I want skates like Star Sand Island. Oh, okay. Or should I do something more like... Well, that's not a lot of blank space. I would love if he took away the slow button and added a sprint. I know. I don't know, that just looks so random. But what if I stuck him... So would it be better with the pedestal or the display stand? Right? A larger walkable gallery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know what you mean. I kind of feel like the pedestal looks better in a botanical garden. What do y'all think? Oh, you know what? I should do a critter. What would be a cool critter? The blue ring octopus? Yeah, see, it matches the style of the... It's a circle. Sponge. A sea sponge. How about... Most of these things are very ugly looking. Baybug. How about purple shiny thing? Where's that butterfly fish? So then this one? Oh, there it is, the blue sea slug. I got that wrong. All right, we're gonna need to do a walkthrough and see what areas are lacking in light and put some light out here. I don't know, are the randomly placed pedestals with the critters on them, is that weird? Ooh. I'm gonna put one here, and then what could we put in it? Ugh. Sometimes using the controller is not my favorite. I'll put another one like right here. Nudie brunch. Not sure he will go for it. 50 pinup styles, outfits, dresses. That would be nice. Yeah, I'll just be like, we're doing this. James. Ooh. I could hear you on the Bluetooth, but I couldn't respond. Oh, that's scary. Right? Oh, dear. Yeah, I kind of like that idea of having these spaced around here and there. Insects house with butterflies. You know, I'm glad you mentioned that. Give me just a sec. God, there's so much crap everywhere. Literal crap. So over here, I want to do like, it's going to be part of the botanical garden. It's going to be the more natural side. So like, I'm going to have like waterfalls and stuff coming down, you know, and maybe like the water trickling down through here and creating like a pool of water. And then there will be a walking trail that will start on one end and circle the backside and come out over here. And along that trail, I was going to position the flowers and stuff a certain way and put like little floor plaques down to say what the different things were. And we could put more insects and stuff in there for that. But an actual, like where it displays all the insects and whatnot. Is that what you're saying? Because I had the idea to do that over there as well. All right, so this is what we're looking at in terms of this side. I feel like there might be some holes. Oh my God. Here and there that I might need to fill. Get rid of that. Where's my floor lights? Why did I put those away? Might need to just stick something here or here. I don't want too many like dark holes, you know? I feel like that could use a light. I probably could do it on this side too. Whoops. Also, oh, this is what needs light. You know? Be nice. Oh, you know what we need him to do, Steph? Is to make a tree. Like you can take one of the ones we already have, right? Like this one or the acacia tree and put string lights in it. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, so this is kind of dark. I'm kind of thinking, ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. I might need to put out some street lights. Right? Like, I forget what I did over on the other side. But maybe just like, okay, it's dark here. It's dark here. Or did I do that on the other side? Like, he's got the Christmas tree, but I don't want a Christmas tree. I just want to have, like, a tree that has lights in it. That's not really seasonal. You know? Thanks, Sassy. Yeah, I feel like I did pretty good on this one. Not too shabby. Okay, there we go. That was dark. So did y'all see anything? Like, I could put a light there. Also, I could get out some potted plants like this and sprinkle them. I want a Christmas tree with clear lights. Well, that too. But like, I just want a tree with some lights in it. So that way, if I bury it, it looks like a lit up bush. Hey, Jingle Bells, welcome. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Obviously, these things light up on their own. Hey, Bugsy, everything looks so good. Well, it only took us 4 streams to get here, right? I feel like it's really dark right here. I just don't want any area to be have not enough light. Also, I meant to ask y'all in the daylight, should I take out the purple hibiscus or put something else? Yeah, I'm almost tempted to put some glow buttons in, but I like how bright those colors are together. What about fencing like a rope fence that has string lights instead of the rope? Yes. Well, you know, okay. This fencing here was a huge missed opportunity, okay? This is the Christmas fencing, right? The festive fence. Just imagine having this with light, like the little garland having lights in it, right? Or maybe you don't even have the garland, just replace the garland with little string lights on the fence. Come on, James. He really should just hire me and Steph and a couple of those other ones to just like feed him ideas all day long. Tell Crafton we need to be on the payroll. Got a new TV delivered today and we just set it up. My old one kept turning itself off. Oh no, but yay to new TVs. That's always nice. Is it a smart TV? Hopefully. All right, let's go sleep. Or have that fence without anything because it's my fave. I do. Yeah. We need multiple versions of that fence. We need it without the garland. We need it with string lights, and we need it with the garland and the string lights together. That's not too much to ask. I really think he can reskin that very easily. I mean, come on. What is he even doing over there? I'm being facetious, if those, sarcastic for those who don't know, because he is always busy. Would love fencing with the lights. Exactly. It's an OLED smart TV. Fantastic. Before I get started on anything else for the day, because we just slept, give it all to us, right? And just hire us to be on your payroll to do all the idea thinking for you. Okay. Yeah, somebody was asking about the island with the strip club. I will show you. I'm stiff. Wow, I haven't been on this island in a minute. A hot minute. Oh. Switch railway track. I forgot that was even a thing. I need to go back to my train build. Look at this. Uh-oh. Okay, what was I even doing here? I don't even know where I am. Okay, do I have a telecaller? That's gonna be the fastest way to get there. I don't even know what I was last doing on this island, if we're being real. We'll just fast travel. Oh, shoot. So, I clearly need to come back and do some work on this island. There's some things that need to be updated. There used to be a different kind of fencing that we used for the... not fencing. Bridging. And, well, it doesn't exist anymore. The pontoon fence does. Not fence. Jesus Christ. A bridge. You'll know what I'm talking about. The bridge. Okay. I picked this random spot up here, away from the main town, because, they may not want all that crazy stuff happening. So... be prepared, okay? This is a classy joint, though. 21 and up only. I do love the name. That was provided to us by a viewer that day. We've got all kinds of different types of individuals here. I don't know what's going on with that. John, look at him. He's ogling. Like, look at that expression. See, the girls need wigs because look at them. They're just a bunch of bald, naked mannequins. And it looks weird. Katie, gentlemen. we got a pilot. We got a sailor. We got some creepo. Poor Reaps. John is a creeper. He is. But yeah, this is the strip club. Let me change the time of day so that you'll get the full effect. I feel like it, you know, we did a pretty good job. Oh, sweet mother of God, get up there. Right? You know, we got these are their poles. And then we got the disco ball with the main dancer out here. I feel like this is like a fetish club. Bald, chestless women stripping for dinks. It's hilarious. It's something. I don't know what possessed me to do this. I was in a mood that particular day, but then it became like a joke, and I think it's funny. And it turned out kind of cute, actually. If we just had wigs. Twin Peaks. And then you got to come over here. And we got our disco dance party club that I built with Rebecca, actually. Never, ever get rid of this. Oh, no, no. Absolutely not. Disco party. Look at this. This was so fun. I love the floor. We put colored lights in those, you know, the glowing discs or whatever, the throwing discs. We got the DJ table. Kelly, hello. It's just, you know, it's just happy. It's fun. It's like, I don't know. It makes you smile, right? Let's see. Where's the one that makes you dance? Was it this one? Yeah. That lasted all of 2 seconds. Yeah, but that turned out, I think it turned out pretty cute. Obviously, if you fly away from it, you got the spotlights up there. I'm waiting for Discord to get back up. It's currently down, is it? And then we use the throwing discs out here to create these like beams of light. Yeah. This is amazing, right? I forget which stream we did this on. I don't think it was a members. I don't think the strip club was a member stream either, but anyway, so on the map, they look very colorful. You started freaking out. How come? Oh, because Discord is down. It looks up to me. Hang on. Oh, messages are failing to load. Okay. Oh, well, no. Oh, yeah, it's struggling. Something's going on. So yeah, anyway, so that's the Disco Dance Party Club. And then we've got the strip club over here. All my friends said, add friend, and my messages weren't going through. Oh, no. So, yeah. There you go, guys. That's why we need the wigs. That's why we need the wigs. Yeah, this is the island that I have. I used to make all my videos on this island for the most part. Oh, we did do a racetrack over there. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for taking it. Yes, of course. It's a lot of fun. Just a few days ago, I was blocked and booted from a Discord from someone. What? Why? What's wrong with people? I think it was my Bourbon Street striptease that inspired you. I was trying to visualize building a club, and it got spicy. Okay, yeah, probably so. I don't know if I just blocked that out. I remember building it. I just don't remember. I don't remember any other details. So probably. No, Sassy. That's not happening. I was in somebody else's stream. Ugh. Oh, man. People are children's, you know? All right, let's, I'm gonna go move these over here. Also, we're gonna have to do something about the mangroves. Y'all know how much I hate them. Men. Blech, gross. Also, I don't... It's crazy to me that I need a chainsaw to take that down. You were trying to help me and gave me suggestions. I was having trouble, and did I have pole dancers and some good laughs? Yeah. I need to go back and find that stream because I know I built the club. I remember building it. I forget all the details around it, and I know I talked about it. I know, yeah, I think it was your Bourbon Street thing, and then I know that the Tag Back TV thing too. That's so crazy. Isn't that weird how that works? Some stuff I remember so clearly, and I remember who came over to help me, and others I'm just like, oh, I don't remember that. The only person who likes the mangroves. I'm so sorry, Sassy, but you probably are. And Steph too, she likes them. I might actually keep them here as a natural barrier. That might actually work in my favor for this. Ooh, let's do that. The mangroves work so good as a shrub type tree when you sink them down. Yes, that's true. You're right. Oh, no. There. They're very funky. Funky. All right, I could get rid of this little spot here, like compact it all the way down, level, or I could leave it. What do y'all think? Need to get my chainsaw out. You like them? Hey, Naomi. Well, y'all can have that opinion, I suppose. I dislike them. In the right setting. Yeah, swampy areas. I just don't have any swamps. I need to hire Steph as a contractor to come over and build something swampy. Every time I think about a swamp, I think about that, Where the Crawdads Sing. Anybody read that book or seen that movie? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about just leaving it and then making the pathway, you know, obviously use ramps and steps and stuff and just kind of go up. We might dirt print in here, though. This is a weird and awkward little, like, notch. That's a pretty good movie. Yeah, it was a good book, too. In case y'all like reading. It was a good book. I use the mangroves a ton, but it's because they're good for haunted, spooky stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. I just haven't done a lot of that on any of my islands, really. I'm definitely... That's definitely more my thing than spooky stuff, you know? I like copying architectural buildings. I think the people who do the spooky stuff, they do it very well. I am not one of them. Okay, so I'm thinking... Okay, oops. So that makes it a little... Oops. I just don't like weird... Round this out a little bit. Anybody watch Parks and Recreation? Anybody? Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna have to use water boxes. and create like this like a waterfall. All right, let's get rid of some things. I probably won't need that or that or that right now. I don't really need a weapon because we're on passive mode. Oh, no. I'm going to leave that. Pattern stone, marble. We'll leave that out. Okay. Water boxes. Get 100 of them. We're probably going to need... I'm going to need a shovel. So my thought is to... Hang on. Have, like, a single line of water running, you know, down here. And then the single line of water, like... There's a water source somewhere right here in the middle. That, you know... And I'm going to leave this, I think, tropical grass, even though we did fir grass over there. Yeah, we were talking about last night. I need to, maybe I like partition off some areas like down in here. Or down in here. And like invite people over and y'all just go to town building things. You know? No, wait, hang on. Okay, so we're going to start off with this. Should I put anything underneath to make the water bluer looking? Okay, so we're going to come... I want one to go right here. Sometimes I have to reverse engineer this stuff. It's like, I want it to end up here. How do I make that happen? Is the fir grass the one that looks mowed? So you have to mow all of them if you want it to look mowed. Jingle bells. The tropical grass has this like bright green color, and then the fir grass is this darker green. It's got more of a blue undertone. And then they've got the pea grass. This looks like you to let your dog outside to pee in the same spot over and over again, and it killed the grass. And it's got a yellow. You'd make the water blue. Yeah, it definitely looks very red dirt. Let's definitely need to put one here. Well, and this I could flood. I miss the way that the waterfalls used to look. I'm not as big a fan of the way it looks now. What do y'all propose in terms of like which path should I put? Like the ice path maybe? That'll make it look really blue. I guess I should get some stuff out, huh? Yeah. We could do that, or we could do the mushroom one. That's bright. I won't need these right now, and I'm certainly not going to need fir grass seed. We can delete. Oh, I like that. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, that looks good. The ice path. Brian, hello. How's it going? Welcome. How you doing, sir? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, see, that looks like water in a tropical area, right? There we go. Yeah, that works. I'm glad you agree because I was like, I'm gonna go with this. I'm going with this. Oh, he changed the color back. I didn't know he did that. Thank goodness. Yeah, I know, right? It looks better. Like, it's not like it was in the very, very beginning when we all really loved it, but it looks better than it did. That's for sure. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. It's trying to, you know, make this look like something. Much better, I know, right? So much better. Okay, and then this. I hate trying to do random things because trying to make something look random is so difficult sometimes. Oy. A lot of steps here. We got that. And then we can go up. Maybe fork over. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Libby Lou. I like that name. Hey! I do appreciate ya. I'm having to put my thinking cap on. And it kind of hurts. Your poll didn't have half sweet. I'm sorry. YouTube only gives me 4 choices, and I did only use 3 today. But I will do a half and half sometimes, you know? I'll be like half sweet, half unsweet. So I feel ya. Some people take their sweet tea a little too far. I mean, you might as well have a little tea with your sugar, you know? It can get a little much. Long time no stream. So you know this rowdy crowd, Libby Lou. Good to know. Good to know. I have to keep an eye on you. Welcome. Good to have you here. We've been building a botanical garden. And so this is the more like manicured, organized side. Over here, this entire section, you can see here on the map. And then this side over here is going to be the more nature side. Didn't realize I wasn't following you. Oh, well, you've rectified that and we're all good. No, seriously though, it's good to have you. I'm more half sweet tea too. Oh, well, shucks. I'm sorry, guys. I should have added the half sweet option. I didn't even think about it. All right, let's start. Does anybody else have this issue or is it just me? I feel like I live on the struggle bus trying to make things look natural. Miss Steffafa over there, she can just whip it all out, and it's all like, yep, here we go. Natural. Everything's natural. It looks amazing. Okay. I'm gonna go back up, and then... Oh, yeah. Let's put the... Oops. Wrong spot. Seriously? I'm also thinking I might... There we go. And last time I tried to make it look natural, I flooded an entire campsite. Yeah, been there. Done that. Are you really playing Dinkum, though, if you haven't flooded something? I think we've all done that. I will never forget when, poor Jersey flooded his entire town. Oh, yeah. That was rough. That's when you just have to, like, restart the day. Natural means plop it. I'm just, you know... We're working on it. We're trying to make it look natural. It's kind of difficult. Whoops. So, grain of salt, but putting random squares down and connecting them helps. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Thank you. Also, I think I want to... do this. Because while I like the skinny idea, it can't be so skinny. Like, my eyeballs see a way to do it, it's just like... Now I'm kind of wondering, does that even look good? We're gonna need to bring one down over here for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so you're saying, like, just put the pathing down where I want to put... And then connect them. Good idea. Also... And then maybe there's going to be like a pool right here of water that things originate from. Okay, let's start digging a hole. Well, not a hole, but y'all know what I mean. Oof. Okay, so that. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Dig this out. Okay, so that would need to go like this. Oh, I may have to... And then these need to be dug out. Sorry, my brain capacity can only do one thing at a time. Concentrate on this or talk to y'all. And clearly you can see what's winning here. So. Oh dear. All right. Yeah, yes. Okay. So then, should probably move this tree over, and then we could have water boxes up here. I'm trying to decide if I want to just, yeah, do that. The Bearded Gamer and viewers just joined. What? That's super cool. Thanks, guys. Hooray! Welcome. We're just working on the botanical garden. You know, doing the things. And now I have to dirt print all the way around these guys, but I wanted them up higher, so it's fine. We'll just put grass down. That's easy to do, right? Okay. Definitely. Ooh, I need to. Hey, Nancy T, welcome. I think YouTube did a weird. Something happened there for a second. It was like y'all came in and then everything disappeared. I'm like, I'm glad I looked when I did because I might not have noticed. It went away so fast. It's a me raid. Thanks, Bearded Gamer. How's it going? Y'all having fun? Was it the best day ever? Thanks so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it. We've been working on this botanical garden over here, and we finally finished this side. We did a lot over the course of the last few streams. And so now we've started working on the nature trail part of the botanical garden, which is across the street. So, here we go. And I'm, you know, struggle bussing because, you know, trying to make something that looks natural is difficult. What were y'all playing? Was it, oh gosh, I read it. I saw it earlier. I am drawing a blank. All good. New island, new struggles. Ooh, boy. Yes. Hanging out with my kid who's got 5,000 hours in Minecraft, and I'm hoping he comes and joins us. Nice. I also used to build in Minecraft. I used to make these giant mansions. So played Windrose. Okay. Because yeah, I thought you were streaming earlier this morning, and I remember it being something not Dinkum. So I was right. I love it when that happens. It's very rare. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Okay, hang on. Let's change the time of day back. I gotta love that. That was nice. All right, dump this dirt. So the idea is to have all these little bitty, you know, waterfalls kind of coming off this main elevated area here. And then we're gonna have like a walking trail that goes kind of in a circular half circle. Dinkum just now for a chill evening. Yes, that sounds good. Is Windrose not chill? That's the pirate game, right? I love how clear the water is now. I know. That, okay, so that does make fishing so much easier. And look at that. Look at, it's just like, ah. Looks so good. He did a great job with the water. Okay, I definitely need to pop these out a little bit. Oh, are you serious? Come on. You can do it. There you go. Pirate game. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of it's a bit of a challenge. People have asked me if I was going to play it because I play Enshrouded, and I was just like, I barely can play Enshrouded. I don't do so good. I die a lot. It seems to be my thing. It's on brand for me, you know? Like I got a reputation to live up to for that. It's a co-op. Yeah, you definitely need people to come help you. I think I've got T-Bird talked into coming and helping me tomorrow. Maybe we can get beer invaders. And I think Kalina said she could come. I know Debos has got a thing, but you know, the more the merrier in Enshrouded as well. Now, I have it dialed down to stupid easy. I still struggle. Oh. It is what it is, you know? So is it bedtime for you? I do believe it's got to be late, right? Love Enshrouded and haven't played in a while. Yeah, they've I didn't realize that game had been out for as long as it had been. And they've apparently this path, forging the path, or whatever the name of the update is, added quite a few new items and stuff. Chill with the puppy. Sounds like a fantastic plan. I miss having a dog in the house. My son's dog lived with us for, well, obviously he lived with us at first when we first got him. And then my two older kids moved out. It's quite sad at the moment, bless him. Aw. I don't like to hear that. We got to get the doggo happy. Well, when my son and my daughter decided they weren't going to be roommates anymore, and my son was moving to Houston, but was in a transitory sort of situation, he asked if Sirius could live with us for a while, and I was like, of course, you know. And it was nice having him here for those couple of months. It was almost 3 months, I think, he lived with us. I miss having a dog in the house. Of course, you know, I don't miss having a puppy. That's a lot of work. But Sirius, he's, you know, he'll be 12 years old this year. He's an older dog, so he's chill. But they do think he might be getting a little dementia because he's acting a little strange. He had to put his best friend down. Oh, no, I hate to hear that. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's horrible, dude. I'm so sorry. That sucks. Ugh. That's the worst. I'm so sorry. I'm sure your household is dealing with that. That's, you know, the death of a beloved pet. I must have missed the announcement on that. I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Poor baby. Get him a friend. When you're ready, you gotta get him a friend. Especially when they're so used to having somebody, or, you know, another animal. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we're gonna do when Sirius passes away. It's gonna be rough. We got him as a puppy. January 5th, 2015. That's when we got to pick him up from the shelter after he had his surgery. Because our shelter, if you adopt a dog and they're over, you know, even as a puppy, if they're over a certain weight limit, you have to get them fixed before you can take them home. So she was 12, day before her birthday. Aww. Oh. I hate that. That is, ugh. And you know, like animals, they feel things. Oh God, it was, when my oldest daughter's first cat got hit by a car and died, Sirius definitely, he kind of moped around. And then, we had another cat. She passed away. And my daughter's cat, Megan's cat, Amaretto, he was so sad for the longest time. It's just heartbreaking, you know? Okay, I think this is too flat. So we're gonna pop this out. It's too much flatness. Susan, hello. You missed it. We basically finished this area over here. I don't know if you were here last week. I think you were. We've got, this is what we did. We finished up the little vine walkway to get a printer, a dirt printer, yes. And then we just opted to like leave that natural over there because I was kind of tired of dealing with it. It looks good, thank you. We wanted the backside to look different than the front. And I feel like that we definitely, you know, you get a feast for the eyes in every direction, right? So yeah. Now we're working on the walking trail over here. So we got started, finished up, and was like, you know, might as well get started on this. It'll be the next stream where we, you know, keep it trucking along. All right, so then I need to move this tree. I keep, no problem. I keep waiting for you guys to get back into Dinkum, and that's not happened. And now we got the Palea update, and I know that's not gonna happen. I guess that's fine. All right, let's dirt print this out so I can put the thingies here. Riley, unsweetened. You know, I somehow knew you were gonna say that. I just got up from a nap. Ah, beer invaders. I thought you were working. Did you hear me talking about you? Did you hear? I think I'm gonna pop this out. Beard left me while I was on the phone call. Wait, what? Y'all were talking and he fell asleep? Man, Beard, come on. Oh, he left the stream. You've come in. Okay. I've caught up now. You came over with the raid. Hot tea with milk, English. I kind of figured that's what you were gonna say. I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't know why y'all like to put milk in your tea, though. That's weird. Y'all are weird. I was off at 3:30. Ah, yes, that's right. That was like an hour ago. Got it. Okay, so then we're gonna do this. I know, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but hopefully there's a method to the madness here. Black tea with milk and honey is my new fave. King Mac? Black tea with milk and honey. I can get behind the honey thing. I'm not a big fan of the milk. Chinookie! I'll tell you what, I had all the famous people in my chat last night, and we got all the famous people in my chat today. How's it going, guys? I hate tea. That's a very strong opinion. You know, it's okay. It's not a requirement. It's fine. I guess it's fine. We can still be friends. We can still be friends. Actually, I really don't hardly drink anything but water. I have coffee in the morning, first thing, and that's it. And then every now and then I'll have like a Coke or a Dr. Pepper or a sweet tea, but it's not often. I do prefer coffee, yeah. Although I was telling them at the top of the stream, sometimes tea has more caffeine than coffee. The drinkable kind, at least. Spill all the rest in chat, and I'm here. Yeah, you missed out. Me and Steph and Duchess and Sassy, we were ranting it up earlier. Spilling all the tea or something. When I went to visit my cousin in Utah, I couldn't find brisk iced tea anywhere. Is that not a popular thing there? I can buy it in Canada. It's almost... yeah, we have brisk iced tea down here. We have it here in Texas anyway. Now, coffee is life. Coffee, I love iced coffee this time of year when it gets warm. No, yeah, I figured, Riley, you know, we don't want you to get fired or anything. Work away, I suppose. All right, I think I need some waterfalls coming off on this side, right? You definitely might need some here. This is too flat. I don't like it when it's too flat. Okay, so now we're looking at this side. I know, right? I was saying, like, we got all the famous people. Do I like that? I don't know. Iced coffee, it has to be hot or I don't want it. What blasphemy is this? I can't believe you. I can drink it both ways though. I don't have a preference. When it's hot outside, I definitely like I would like an iced coffee more. Probably not in Utah as much as other states. I have lived in 67 years in Utah. So the Brisk brand is not super popular in Utah. I wonder why. All right, I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I'll drink iced coffee, but I do drink it hot year round. Yeah, I'll drink it hot. Even when it's hot outside, but it kind of depends. Okay, hang on. Oh, I think I'm gonna go. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I love it in iced coffee, but for some reason it has to be hot for breakfast. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oops. Yeah, I definitely will like it. I like it iced more in the afternoon if I end up drinking it. Although I have been known to drink iced coffee in the morning in the dead of summer. Oh, you know what? Let's do this here and take this down. Just when you think you could be the bestest of friends. I don't know even what to say. Like, that's just shocking. First coffee in the morning needs to be hot. Yeah, there's something about, I think it's a ritualistic thing, you know? There's something about the hot coffee. It, like, wakes you up or something. I don't know. Not as much coffee and iced tea because, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the land of Mormonism. Yeah, you wouldn't have coffee or tea because they don't believe in caffeine. Or, you know, so you don't do sodas either. Right? I forgot about that. Yep, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna take that out and then we're gonna dig out. There we go. My current coffee maker brews into a carafe and I carry it around with me as I move about the house. I can just see that too. That's amazing. Gotta love that. I have a mug. It's not as big as this. It's about half that size, but I usually drink the equivalent of that in the morning to make it to work and deal with all the stupid that exists in the world. Do you cradle it like your baby? I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love tea. It's funny because they gave up trying to get people not to drink soda. Really? That's so weird that coffee and tea are a taboo, but soda with all the sugar and everything is okay. I don't think I like this stair-steppy thing. It's like a precious, precious baby. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this one. It's just too much stair-steppies. I don't like it. There's at least mini sodas without that's true, like root beer. Or there is some caffeine-free. But to me, it's like, what's the point of that? Might as well be drinking, might as well drink the real thing. I always get questions when I pour myself a cup while on a Zoom meeting. Have y'all seen those videos where people will, drink out of literally anything but not a regular cup or a mug, and they're like waiting to see how long it takes their boss to notice? Has anybody seen these videos? It's pretty hilarious. The things that they bring in to drink out of. All right, that's looking pretty good. Pretty good, right? Ooh, there's a turkey. Get out of here, turkey. All right, I'm gonna dig out here. Boom. I am not a fan of diet drinks. I think they are disgusting. And leave a disgusting aftertaste in your mouth that just, without brushing your teeth vigorously, you cannot get rid of. It is weird. They try to say it's the hot beverage with caffeine instead of soda, but we were not supposed to ask questions, so I dropped out of that religion. I think any religion that discourages questioning things is probably not a religion. My hot, controversial take of the day. Or 10th. Let's be real. If your belief system can't, withstand some questioning, then perhaps that might be a fatal flaw in the system. You know what I mean? And that's no criticism to you, Bugsy. I'm glad that you were like, yeah, you know what? This may not be for me. I want to be able to question things. I got to tell you, they did not like me in Sunday school when I was a kid, because I was always like, but why? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, same. They tried to, what's the word? Not beat it out of me, because that wasn't a thing, but definitely, I think they were like, this kid asks too many questions, and we don't like this, and she needs to stop that. Yeah. I'm a very logical person. I deal more in like logic. And so I would rather, I don't know. I just that doesn't work when with a lot of that kind of stuff. And one of the things that really kind of got me on that track was in school, when I was in I think it was 6th grade, we had like not a show and tell, but we were giving these speeches in front of the class, like a demonstrative speech about whatever interested us. And this one girl who was Muslim wanted to talk about her religion and their prayer rituals and things like that. And I was fascinated because I had only ever been exposed to Catholicism and Christianity and didn't really know a whole lot about, Islam. And so she had her dad come, and he wore traditional like Muslim garb and like talked about their rituals and practices and everything, and it was fascinating. And I remember going home and these people, they believe that their religion is the right one. And I was telling my dad, I was like, well, these people vehemently believe that their religion is the right religion, and you think your religion's the right religion. And like, what makes you right and them wrong, or vice versa? Like, and needless to say, that was not the question to ask. I was pulled into the hallway many times. And I'm just like, but like, y'all all claim that yours is the best one. Like, what's going on? And I even brought up, and I was like 12 or 13, right? And I brought up the whole, well, not in 6th grade, but it's like a matter of where you're born. If you're born in a certain country, you're going to be that religion. Like, that's just how that works, you know? And, well, they had an argument for everything, but I was just like, look, I don't buy that. Even back then, I was like, is it though? I think you should always be questioning. It's just good. Just always be questioning everything. I think that's when we run into trouble, is when we just stop thinking. You know? And I don't think it diminishes your faith if you have questions. Not everybody would agree with me on that, but I think it could elevate it, honestly. Okay, we've gotta dig out this area here. There we go. Sometimes building on a grid system is difficult. There we go. Ooh. We've had quite the variety of TED Talks today, haven't we? Healthcare, women's issues, religion, throw in some politics, and boy, we got the trifecta today. I'm kidding, by the way. I have a child texting me. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Need to make sure. Oh, she sent a voice message. Megan, I can't listen to that right now. Okay. I see. I missed all the good tea. I know. We went on some rants. It was fun. This has been a deep stream. It's been something. I still want to rant about those microwave people. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm just a weirdo. I have to like clear the seconds off the thing. Is that just me? And Duchess? Just hit cancel. Just hit the button. Why leave it? I know. Like, come on. Seriously, come on. Like, what is that? What's that about? Okay. All right, so I also think it would be kind of cool to, in the middle of some of the pathways, like dig out an area for water and then put a bridge over it. What I can't stand, the microwave thing is valid, Duchess, I totally agree. But like, okay, so I need a vehicle to demonstrate, sort of. I mean, this isn't really a vehicle, but y'all will get the idea, okay? All right, so here in America, we drive on the right side of the road. Right? This is the right side of the road, going this direction. All right? I clear the seconds, but always stop at 1 second. All right, so you're driving on the right side of the road in America, right? And you're going to go to make a right turn. Oh, doesn't... Okay, hang on. Let me get on this side. I understand that big rigs and trucks that need more clearance would need to swing left to turn right. But if you're in a tiny-ass four-door sedan, why are you swinging into the left lane to make a right turn? What is that? Or vice versa, swinging into the right lane to make a left turn. I get that 18-wheelers have to do that. I get that big box trucks might have to do that because they don't have the same kind of turning radius. But, like, that shit drives me insane. They're driving along and you're maybe it's a 2-lane road, right? You got this is the right lane and this is the right lane, and you're the driver in this lane and you're going, and their butt comes into your lane so that they can turn this direction. What is that? Or you're coming down the road, da, 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 right? There's nobody behind you. And some jackass will pull out right in front of you, like feet in front of you. And it's like, you couldn't have waited 5 seconds until I passed you? Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to change the subject. I was just like, hey, yeah, the thing about the microwave, that's irritating. But I also find it irritating when people do that. And I'm not talking about 18-wheelers. I'm not talking about the big box trucks. I am talking about a Honda Civic. Going this direction, swinging this way to make a right turn. Or those people with the LED headlights. And they come right up, like, on your backside, right? They're just like, boom, right here. And they're shining in your eyeballs in your rearview mirror. So I have taken to adjusting my mirror. Swinging out for a turn is also dangerous. Yeah, but I live in the land of perpetual stupid people. I find it irritating when people act like a friend just to, yeah, well, yeah. Did I miss something about the microwave? Oh, people that, that'll let the microwave count down. It'll get to 1 second. They'll take their thing out. They'll shut the door and they walk away and they leave that 1 second on there. For people who are, I think, neurodivergent, that just drives them absolutely bonkers, and I get it. We might have to use some glow buttons up here on this thing versus floor lights. Jeez Louise, I can barely speak. Oh, the LED light was... Yes, my astigmatism is horrible. If you don't have astigmatism and you wonder what it is we're talking about, I beg of you to go look up a video on YouTube about what it's like to see with astigmatism and not feel tremendous and immense, you know, gratitude for your life, but also the struggle that we have to go through. Glow buttons. It's the only one using my microwave, so I don't have to worry about that. Bugsy. I mean, that is the advantage, I suppose. Or being the only person using your microwave. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, that's going to look really good without, you know, putting some light without the floor light. Same, yes. Everything is this is why I don't drive at night almost ever, if I can avoid it. Especially after I had my eye surgery. Everything just, I'm so sensitive to light anyway. And like, I have my Elgato lights, they're down on like 6% strength. That's because like, it's just too much otherwise. Like, no, I can't do it. And driving at night, I get night blindness sometimes, especially on a road that's not very well lit. I kind of lose where the road is. So that's kind of dangerous, you know? It's not good. Can't have that. All right, what is that looking like? Let's come over here and stand on a thing. I mean, it's the start. I need to put some coconut trees up there because while the palm trees are fine, I feel like they don't look as leafy. Leafy, you know? So I might have to replace some of those palm trees. Okay. Oh, that's not okay. Can't have that. I'm so glad there aren't 3,000 items in the game. We might have had a problem. Okay. I guess I could just, you know, this. This makes life easier, honestly. Hey, I'm over here stuffing my face hole with some cheese protein fluff and giggling about the rant emergence. We're gonna have 7-layer dip. You know, it's got the taco meat and the beans and the guacamole and sour cream and salsa and cheese and green onion and all the things. All the things. Cheesecake protein fluff. Ooh, that sounds good. I hate when people who drive a car that's not that big have to take up 2 lanes to turn. Yeah, right? What is that? Who do you think you are? Not you, Kelly, but like those people. Or people who take like 5 business days to turn. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, I should probably go sleep. Ooh, boy. It's coming together. It's starting to look like something, y'all. Ooh, what's happening here? Can y'all not while where I'm sleeping? You know what? We're going to move my bed because like this is not okay. I don't want to be in the middle of that. Woo, boy. that was close. Console stop for a right turn. Oh, complete stop for, yes. Oh my God, yes. That's so irritating. Oh, they have a turn lane. Why are you stopping? That's another irritation. They have a turn lane and they stop in the lane they're driving in to make the turn, even though clearly it's marked that there's a turn lane right there. People suck. They don't know how to drive. I cannot get over the people who will call my office. Like, do they not teach people how to talk on the phone anymore? Like, I remember in school, I was in like 4th grade and it was during our like social studies time. And, we had those little play phones, like in that movie Toy Story, you know, with the rotary in the face, you know, the eyes would flicker as you know, that's what gets you bullied in New Jersey. And we had a whole little section where there was 2 phones and then you had to like pretend to have a conversation. So one person would pick up the phone, you know, the teacher would be like ring ring and the person would pick up the phone and hello. And the other person and they would teach you how to have a conversation on the phone. Did anybody do that in school? Cause we did. They taught us how to like floss and brush our teeth and I don't know. It was a whole thing. And I think we could go back to that because I will have people call the office and they will not say hi. They won't identify themselves. They're just like, I need an appointment. Okay. Well, what do you need an appointment for? My tooth hurts. Like, it's like they give you the bare minimum of information. No hello or hi, my name is so-and-so. I've never been to your office before, but do you take new patients? No, like we need to go back to having that practice with, you know, conversation because nobody knows how to talk to each other anymore. And it's crazy. The amount of people who call No preamble, no nothing. Just, and I don't need your life story. But like, maybe tell me what you're, tell me who you are and why you're calling. Is that weird? Am I weird? That might be weird. Like when they're talking to an automated phone service. I mean, I guess they're probably so used to having to push a button, but I answer the phone, you know, hi, Dr. Jones's office, you know, this is Sarah. Like, I guess AI does that too now. Hey, Jenny, just in time for the end. Just in time for the end. How are you? I hope your day's been going good. That's the text people. I don't do phone idiots. Right. Oh, dear Lord. Where are we at on this? Sweet tea. Wow, really pulled it out. Oh, it's okay. You got lots going on, my dear. You got lots going on. But I got to get to working on some stuff here. So it's getting kind of late in the day. But I feel very accomplished. We finished this side with the botanical garden. That's complete. And so now we're working on the nature trail side. So that'll be our next stream, and we'll get that going. I do appreciate everybody who came to hang out. Bearded Gamer, thank you so much for the raid. That was super cool of you, and for all the new people who've come in and been chatting lately. And there was a subscriber, and it was like Libby Lou, Looky Lou. Oh God, I'm so wrong, but it was something like that. I do hope to see you guys tomorrow. We will be playing Enshrouded. We're going to try to open up some more of the map and see what trouble we can get into. Hey, Dee Dee. And then we'll be on the Vanilla Island on Sunday morning. So stay tuned for more hijinks and shenanigans. Loving the waterfalls. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. If you're not a member and you want to be, they start at 99 cents. We'll be playing some Palia on Tuesday. I do a lot of crafty member streams, and I do like a weekly vlog where I sit and rant about things quite a bit, actually. You can get in on that. And then, you know, pictures and things like that. So yeah, I am a goofball, but that's why y'all like me. Thanks everybody for hanging out this afternoon. It's been a real treat. It woke me up. Thank you. I needed that because I was going to spend the rest of the day acting like a zombie. So y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Shall we raid somebody? Since we've got a decent amount of people, we should keep that love going, right? Who's streaming right now? Y'all don't leave. Don't leave. Beer Invaders doesn't start for 45 minutes. Damn it. I can't wait that long. Who is streaming? Catman's streaming. Oh, we love us some Catman. He's playing retro video games back.
Coming to
oh, hang on. Gotta mute that. Let's go say hi to him. He's a sweetheart. Always raids me. Let's go say hi. You'll go tell him I sent you. All right, guys. Y'all have been amazing. Thanks for being here today. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. And hopefully I'll see you the rest of this weekend. And if I don't, have a good one. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. I'll see y'all next time.